Arsenal 3, Slavia Prague nil, and it's another win for the Gunners. Another clean sheet, 4 wins from 4 in the Champions League. And yeah, we're in good form. Everything is looking good form wise, results wise. We've been on fire for the last month and a half now. Like I think we've been winning games, we've been in control, and we didn't look like we were in any trouble against Slavia Prague on Tuesday. We looked comfortable. I thought the first maybe 15, 20 minutes of the game, we did look like we were under a bit of pressure. I think Slavia Prague were pressing us. I think their fans were amazing. They were really cheering them on, pushing them, and I thought the start of the game was a bit shaky for us. But when we got into the game, we got more control over the game. We stabilized. Got the penalty, which Bukayo Saka put away. I thought it was a very harsh penalty for them to concede, but the rules are the rules, and I think that's why the referee gave it. But yeah, Saka put away the penalty. Then in the second half, soon after the second half, or soon after the first half, Marino scored. Was a decent goal, good delivery from Trossard. And later in the game, also Marino scored another one to make it 3-0. And yeah, it was 3 goals, which was good to see. It was good to see us score 3 goals. I don't think we conceded a lot of chances. We rarely ever do. And we looked stable for most of the game. It was good to see some rotation as well, seeing Norgard, Hincapie, Nwaneri was playing the 10, um, Marino up top. It was a bit of a rotated squad, partly due to injuries, but also partly just the manager giving other players a chance. Um, I thought Hincapie did okay. Didn't offer a lot going forward, but defensively he looks all right. Um, I thought um, Nwaneri struggled in moments. I don't know. With Nwaneri, he's a player who clearly has ability. He can make something happen from nothing. He can score goals. He can create things. He's a clever player. He's a quality player, in fact. But I just feel like the consistency in his performances and the way Arteta wants us to play, he doesn't have the defensive awareness or the defensive abilities and duties that Arteta wants from his number 10. I feel like he's lacking that. I think also he's very, very careless sometimes in possession. And I just think Nwaneri, he's not really looked really good for us this season. I know he's had some moments here and there, but he's only 18. I don't want to judge him too harshly. I mean, at 18, he still has a lot of developing to do, but I don't know. Right now, he still seems a bit too raw. Hopefully, Odegaard can come back and be the number one in that position. I do want to see Nwaneri get more minutes. I do want to see him play, but yeah, man, it's a bit hit or miss with him sometimes. Marino, I thought overall gameplay was poor, but he got 2 goals, and that's what he can do. He has a knack for goals. He has kind of like the IQ, the intelligence to show up in moments for us. So I was happy. I was happy to see Marino um, score the goals that he did. And other than that, I don't know who else. Norgard, yes, Norgard. Norgard was okay. Um, I did like certain aspects of his performance, but then again, he's a rotation player at best. He's not going to be the number one player for us, but having him now get some minutes, get up to game speed will be good. And yeah, I thought overall the performance left a lot to be desired, really. There wasn't much happening. Again, it was a penalty opening goal, and that probably opened up the game a bit more, allowed us to create more chances. But yeah, I still think we need to do a bit more. We need to do a bit better from open play. I'm hoping that um, when our players come back, Odegaard, the Havertz, the Maduekes, Martinelli, even now Gyökeres, we can really get up to speed because going forward, it's just the football is it's a bit dire. And whilst I'm happy we're getting the results, I'm happy we're so solid, and I think that's what's keeping us where we are right now. I still think there comes a point in time where you're gonna need to score goals. Teams will find a way to play against you, and maybe the luck won't be on our side anymore. It's not like we're going to go the rest of the season without conceding. We're going to concede goals. Maybe we won't concede 3 or 4 goals. We won't defensively collapse, but we'll have tough games where maybe the decisions go against us. Maybe the ref is against us and we concede 2 goals in a game, maybe even 3 goals in a game. Do we have the ability to also score 2 goals, 3 goals? Can we really hammer teams when we need to hammer teams? And I'm just not seeing that from us right now. But Nevertheless, it's a good result. We moved to Sunderland this weekend. Hopefully, we can get the win again and go into the international break having, a perfect record so far in the last few games. And um, yeah, man, it's going to be a big month towards the end of November. Big games coming up, and yeah, so far I'm happy with the results. I'm happy with where we stand. It's good to be winning, and yeah, we just need to keep it up. Also, try improve in areas where we've been lacking, and yeah, I think I want to get into some of the other Champions League results. Liverpool won against Madrid. Didn't see that coming. I thought Liverpool struggled at first in the first half, but in the second half they could have really destroyed Real Madrid. It was a poor performance from Madrid, and Liverpool took advantage and they got the win. That's two back-to-back wins for them, and City also won their game, so that's two of our Premier League competitors winning, you know, back-to-back games. They're looking like they're finding sort of like their shape or their form, and yeah, it's good that we've been winning our games, but these teams again, they're very good teams. They've got quality, they've got good managers, they've got good players, and there's no way they'll just give us the Premier League title. So we need to keep doing our thing, and yeah, they're going to get into form. Haaland is incredible for City. I mean, the goals he's scoring, the consistency. Foden is also showing up. Shirky as well. He's such a quality player. And yeah, man, I think City have a lot of quality. It's just defensively where they struggle a little bit. And yeah, I think they'll definitely reinforce in January. I think Rodri, when he's fully fit and really going again, that's gonna be crazy. I think Guardiola's a good defender as well. He's made them look a lot better. Donnarumma is a great keeper. Um, yeah, man, I think our other Premier League competitors or challengers, they're looking good so far. Chelsea drew their game. Happy to see Chelsea draw. Always love to see that. I didn't expect it, but yeah, man, I think just all those young players they have, a lot of them seem just a bit meaty. Like a lot of their players seem very average, not nothing special about a lot of their players, and their performances are reflecting that. They're reflecting the youth in the squad and the lack of guaranteed quality they have in certain areas, and they probably need Palmer to come back and really up the levels, especially going forward. But yeah, happy to see them draw. Always happy to see Chelsea drop points. I believe Newcastle won their game, but I didn't catch any of that. Um, Bayern beat PSG. Bayern's going to be our next game. It's going to be. I think it's probably going to be the biggest match probably so far this season, because you have Arsenal, who have been one of the best teams in Europe. We're great defensively. We haven't conceded in the Champions League. We're top of the league. You have Bayern, who's dominating Bundesliga as they usually do. But I mean, I believe they won 16 from 16 games, man. They've been in incredible form. They've got a lot of quality players. I think companies got them playing good football, and it's gonna be a massive fixture. And I really can't wait to see it just from a footballing perspective, seeing two top teams go at it against each other. I thought they took care of PSG, and if it wasn't for that red card, maybe it could have even been worse. Now, I think PSG are still finding themselves a lot of injuries. Hakimi went out, Dembele went out, I think Mendes as well. Yeah, man, and PSG have a lot of issues, but I still think that it's still early days in the season, and they'll probably go through to the next round of the Champions League. And by January, February, hopefully most of their players are back together and they're clicking again as a squad. Um, which other games were played? I think we also had Barcelona. Barcelona drew to Club Brugge. Crazy. I didn't watch the game, but to see that scoreline, you know, I think Hansi Flick has to do something. That high line, it's literally ping pong against Barcelona. You catch them on the break and they literally just collapse. That high line, the type of football they're playing at the moment, they they're very vulnerable defensively. Flick has to do something to solve that. And at the moment, until they sort out those defensive issues, they probably won't be the favorites for this competition. I think the format and the way the Champions League is these days, it's every match small teams will go at you. They will try get the win. Once off games against these teams, they will try and get the point or the win against you if they can. And Club Brugge could have easily won yesterday. So I think the way Barcelona exposed themselves at the back could be to their detriment. And yeah, besides that, I don't think I followed any of the other games. And yeah, so far it's been it's been a good overall week for football, especially as an Arsenal fan. And um, yeah, it would be interesting to see how the Champions League shapes up, seeing how the league is coming into the shape as well. And I just hope that we can continue, getting the results, and hopefully no more injuries, and we can keep performing. We can keep getting clean sheets and find ways to unlock opposition teams from open play. That's the thing I want to see more than anything else. I want to see us really just dominate teams overall. And yeah, I think we've got enough players to do so, and hopefully, injuries don't hamper us from doing that. So yeah.